Welcome back everybody to a new episode on Breaking Bedrock, and how did you enjoy Minecraft Live? I can tell you I enjoyed it very much because I really wanted the glow squid to be added, and it was. So I'm really happy about that, along with the new features coming in the next update. And I got plenty of ideas of what I'm gonna do once the update drops. But that's only summer of 2021. So for now, let's just focus here. And you may notice I have nothing on me. That's because I'm actually on a backup here of the Breaking Bedrock realm. And let me hop into the Nether to show you guys a quick little thing. So on the end of the last episode, I told you that we were making some things here on the realm. And you know this room, well, it no longer looks like this. Literally, it no longer looks like this. Because we've been busy, like a lot busy. We expanded this thing. Why is there a pig there? Okay, never mind. We expanded this room so we can fit a little bit more portals and more stuff, and I don't want those skeletons hitting me. So, the room you're seeing right now is currently looking like this. Yes, we dug a lot. This is a 97 by 97 area around the main portal, and let me tell you, this looks amazing. There's still a lot of work to be done. This area right here, this netherrack, will all be replaced to look like this. And someone already made a boo-boo there. Zethro. And this thing, as you can see, we're starting up here. So all of this will have the same effect as this. And let me see if I can hop in here. Yeah, because this is like a little rim. Like, looks kind of like a hole around the main portals. It's 4, so it faces all the sides. And there's also a room that we are going to be making here, like inside of this, and hopefully maybe on next episode or maybe later on this episode we'll have a bit more of this thing done, and Spoon has actually installed some elevators here so people can just come up to this, like press a button or something and go down to a room, like a lounge room, and with access to that portal, because that portal is currently the spawn portal, and that's gotta go. That's not gonna stay like there, like that in the middle of the air. That thing's gotta go, and we have a ton of resources and not enough. Like, this is not enough resources. I got a lot more glass. There's like some extra glass here, some crying obsidian, but that's it. Most of these are just netherrack. Yeah. So there's some salt and that's not much. So we need to gather a lot of stuff. Hello, Skelly. Where are you? Oh, he vanished. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Over on to this side of the portal, there's a new shop which has been used a lot of times for this project right now, which is the wool shop. So the wool shop is one of the best shops at the moment because we're using a ton of wool, mainly purple, black, and white. So have I made any new sales? Just gonna check my sales real quick, like on all my shops, and let's hop into the proper episode. So on today's episode, I'd like to finish like this building or one of those buildings, but I still don't know if I'm gonna be able to because there's a rising problem here on the realm, and that being the lack of ink sacks. I do have a little bit over here, but the nether hub is gonna cost all of these plus a whole lot more. We have a lot of them because I've been killing a ton of squid, but I need to go big. So one of the reasons of being on a realm is that everybody has their own farms, right? And sometimes they need like a little bit of help to get things going a little bit better. So I'm there AFKing for Zethro's wool farm. This is a pretty big wool farm, and I don't even know how many wool did he get. Like, I've been here for like an hour or two. Let's just check this. Okay. Ah, wait. Okay, and it's still coming in. Oh god. But I'm here because wool, like black wool, is needed a lot. So yeah, it's one of the reasons why I'm here. And he's missing some dirt blocks there. Guess I'm gonna fix that real quick, and then I'm actually gonna do my stuff today. Oh yeah, and there's this new shop. It's still a work in progress. As you can see, there's still no roof, there's still no floor, there's still only one thing to be sold at no price. But this giant thing over here is actually a counter. This counts how many times people step into the shop. So currently, this is at 31. Already 31 people, or 31 times, entered the shop. And basically, this can actually count up to 1,000 people, which is amazing. And I'm just gonna do one more, because I'm going to show you, because Diablo, by the way, this is a Diablo shop. He owns that shop as well. He's gonna be selling 8x8 displays. This is only a 5x5, but you get what he wants to do. And hopefully, I can actually get one of these for myself. And apparently, when it reaches 1,000 visitors up there, this amazing counter he made, it will get a prize dispensed here. I don't know what the prize is, hopefully it's something good. And don't worry, by me passing over here, it's not adding another one. As you see, it's only at 32, because he added a 5-minute cooldown to this thing. And I'm actually gonna leave the video for this down in the description, and he's really good at redstone. Trust me, Diablo is really good at redstone. So, the first thing to do today is improve my shops. I already went around because I got this, the glass micro block. This is probably the best micro block to have, especially if you play on a realm and you have shops like I do. And why is that? These are valuable, you cannot lose them. So I already went around my shops and I use them to improve my shop. Look at this. It looks so much better than just having the item frames with the things on the wall. I really like them. There's some weird glitches between the blocks in the back. I could fix it by just pushing the glass a little bit forward. But since I'm actually thinking of upgrading this shop, I guess I'll wait for now. Yeah, but don't worry, these things can be fixed, like this flickering thing. It's okay, it's not that bad. Still, it looks pretty cool, and there's like, this one is a little bit misleading because I don't have the regular piston, but I sell the regular piston. I don't sell slime pistons. It's okay though, it's okay. And I did the same on the wood shop. Here it is. Looks so much better. I still don't have a spruce log, sadly. I got all the other logs. I'm selling scaffolding as well now. It's 1 per stack, but as soon as I get more, I'm gonna drop this for 2 stacks. The oak, the birch, the jungle, these are all stocked. Change the layout a little bit. And I put the crafting. I'm thinking of putting a tiny tree with micro blocks in here. Yeah, I think that will look cool. And in case you want to know how these things work, so basically, let's just pick up the glass real quick. If I place the glass, I mean, it maybe not be that well aligned, and that's where these things come in. Here we go. So basically, I place down the little acacia block. I'm gonna do the entire thing actually. I'm gonna remove both. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna start with the acacia. So I place down the acacia. You can see it's bigger than this one, right? Than all the other ones. How do I change it? there's a few dyes that you can use to change stuff. And the one I used, it's the gray dye, because it changes. Oh, this is the regular one. Oops, I need the white one. Hold up, I got plenty of these. It's okay. And poof, mini block, or nano block, I guess. But then, if I want him to take it back to normal, this is a normal one, and then I can even do a full-size block. That's not what I want. What I want is the mini version. Okay, but then it's not perfectly aligned. So I use the red dye, which is alignment. And boom, perfectly aligned on all four sides. That's the amazing thing of this. And then I just put a glass on top. The glass is not aligned. I click on it and it aligns. Boom, there you go, easy. Now there's a little issue with this thing when it comes to the redstone shop. So basically, the redstone shop, since some of the items that are in there are full-sized items, like hopper, for example, or even these ones, like the repeater and the comparator, I had to make the glass look like a full-size block. So it wouldn't actually be good to have the micro versions of this inside of it. So I made the regular versions. But then it comes an issue. How the hell was I able to do this? Because if I kept trying to control the class, I was controlling the observer. So if you're ever trying to do this in your world, if you have the micro blocks in your world, you want to do a shop, you place this one, you do whatever you want to do with this one, and then you place the glass one on top, and then you control it from there. Align, regular block. Oh, it didn't align that well. Okay, there you go. And then I just put it down. I can change it on all positions. This one was the easiest way that I could find to just drop them down slowly into the cage, and there you go. Now it's all encased in glass. Amazing. I also wanted to do... Oh, here we go. Oh, no, back. Back. This is a texture change. Basically, all the items, all the micro blocks have a texture change. Yeah, for an 8-bit version, an 8x8 version. This is a 16x16 version. I don't like this very much. Some of them look cute, but the others not so much. So the reason why I gathered all those magma blocks, while I'm here in creative, by the way, yeah, my creative world, and wall designs, link in the description, yeah, and squids can actually spawn in water columns, and they actually get pushed in water columns, and they get killed. So this is what I'm using to make my squid farm. There's only a little bit of an issue that I'll get it, like all the other mobs, like fish, dolphins, turtles. But do I really care? I don't think I do, because I can kill squid, and that's what I want. So yeah, I guess I'll get food. My first food farm. So the platform is already set in place, and this is gonna be big, like really big. I had to go and get a lot of magma blocks. I don't have enough dirt. That's why this thing says I need dirt, because I do need dirt. And I got a lot of rails, and I'm not sure this is enough. This is probably not enough rails. Hopefully it is. And I really need to complete like this area here too, because I want my items to come from here into a storage system over here. But for that, I'm actually going to start with doing the unloading systems. I'm going to have 5 different minecarts going around all of this, and they will all have like docking systems where if they have a lot of items, they will dock, they will stop, they will unload all of those things. Those things get shot out and into the system they go. And then I need like an AFK platform, maybe like down here. Yeah, and I place like a row of levers, and I need to do another one in like 7 or so blocks. like somewhere around here. I need to do another row of levers so that they can actually get powered and get to the unloading system, which will, I think I have enough space. Not, I can just expand this. Well, it's a new day here on the server and I'm a little bit under the weather, but there's still a lot of things to do. First of all, diamonds from my shops, hell yeah. And the wool shop moved places, it's no longer here. I believe, yeah, it's over there now. Let me see how it is. Ooh. Wait a minute. Where this quartz came from? 1 diamond for 3 stacks. For larger orders, DM me. Okay, how is he on black? He also told us that any wool that's for community projects is actually free to take. So this chest will be emptied out, and as soon as I finish my ink farm, this chest will be emptied out as well. And oh, that's quite a lot. And I think we may need some purple. Me down the lines will most definitely need this one. You know, until we made the shop, I didn't actually realize how much wool I was actually going to need. But yeah, there's a lot of wool that I'm actually going to be needing to do some projects in the future. Sethro, this quartz was not for you to take. This quartz was for the Nether hub. So, just lay down this line of rails. So I'm trying to see how many like lines I'm gonna let each minecart hopper do. And I guess I'm fine with them doing like 8 rows. This one does 8, this other one does 8, and the other one does 8. Then the last one does 8 and these two. So, or maybe I could just split them up, because sister 10, I guess I could do 5 each. Yeah, I have 5 minecarts, so I could do that. And here, I'm gonna start with the unloading system. So I use this block to help me place this. Then I have to do one here, place one block over here, with a solid block here. This is where I'll have a rail, which I don't have at the moment. So the minecart will stop. And I think it's actually easier if I build some of this and do it by parts. So I'm gonna do the system that controls the minecart station. So this will be the minecart unloading system. So basically what this is doing is like, as soon as a minecart is coming over here and the hopper picks up something, it starts sending a signal over the comparator, which unpowers the torch, which unpowers the repeater, which unpowers the rail. And the minecart will stay like a little bit still over the hopper. So as long as there's stuff coming out of the hopper, the minecart will always stay here. Then the system resets itself. As you can see, the torch lights up, the repeater lights up, the track lights up, and it goes back on again. And this is the system that makes the dropper toss the items out. So basically, that comparator and that comparator there gonna be powering this sticky piston, so it will push it by itself back down. The observers will create a clock, which will power and unpower the torch, which will keep firing the dropper. So the items will all be here, and then I need to do a collection system to send them to chests that are going to be over there. So now I'm going to really quick point out all the other rails and all these other systems exactly like this. Okay, all the modules are done, all the rails are done. Now I'm gonna work on the killing platform. That's where they are going to spawn and just die, and it's basically all of these rails, like on top of all of these rails and across here. And it's gonna take me a while. Here we go, all placed up. Now I still need to do walls around it because I don't want water to spill. And I do still need to do the collection system. So I think I'm going to do the collection system first. So I installed the collection system. As you can see, there's a lot of chests. There's room to put a lot more if I need. But let's make a quick test. So do this, and do this. There's 48 glass panes. Let's see how many reach the end. What I have here is basically they come up to the water stream, they get aligned onto this chest so that they can slide here into these hoppers and still be pushed by water. And this thing is super fast because it's all ice. So 24, 24, 48, perfect. Now I need to do the walls around this thing. And I kind of want to use some glass. I have to see how much this allows me to go. Let's see. Okay, before I put the water, let me put these guys in. So I know that these guys are working fine. There's no issues on the tracks. And I'm gonna like hold this a while so I can know for sure that there's nothing wrong in the tracks. Hopefully there isn't. I don't see any holes. And if I come down here, yeah, they seem to be going perfectly. There it goes. There that one goes. This will give me a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of stuff. I can maybe get here on the scaffolding. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they seem to be going no issues whatsoever. So now there's the water. And boom. And here it is working in all its glory. And it has been working wonderful. Like for just a couple of minutes that it's been running, I already have like what? 2 rows of the top chest and the bottom chest already filled up with fish stuff. And as you can see, they come in. And did any spawn here? I may need to be careful about that, but okay. They get aligned into that chest and the items get pushed. They go into the first hopper, which is the empty. I'm not going to use any type of sorting system, just because I really don't feel like making one. I think just a wall of chests will be enough. But yeah. There's a lot of drops here, but the minecarts will eventually just go around and pick them up, as you can see right there. Picked it up. What I really want to is squids to spawn. But they have like a different, and some fish kind of glitch sometimes. I am worried that they may hit a minecart, so I may end up dropping this glass all the way to the floor. But if they don't hit the minecart, then it's fine. They just suffocate and die, so I don't really care. But I need squids. We need tons of ink sacs. And I also made myself a little cage, which I can just toggle on and off. And I have, yep, ton of stuff already to unstack. Yeah, this is half a stack. So this is working wonders. I got a lot of fish, which I'm going to be using to get experience. So I need to do a super furnace, like a super smelting furnace, which is going to allow me to burn through all of these easily. But then I also need to make my kelp farm, so I have fuel for my super furnace. And yeah, there's a lot of things that I need to do, but this thing runs pretty good. I'm going to AFK here a while, but for today, that's going to be it. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you have any comments to say, just leave them down below. I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.